the Assassin's Creed Ezio collection. It's kind of annoying. I wish I could download these games each separately instead of download all three along with like the movie Assassin's Creed Lineage and the movie Assassin's Creed Embers. What the hell happens even in Lineage? Oh right, Lineage is, yeah, it's like a prequel to Assassin's Creed 2 sort of, with Ezio's father. I'd like to watch it again sometime. Could watch it now. No, screw that. I don't have the patience. I think I'll just play maybe a bit of Assassin's Creed 2, I guess. Yeah. I like these games. They're great. I think they're the beginning of the downfall of Assassin's Creed for me. But it's in a lot of ways they were improvements. Each game an improvement on the next. Um, and there's nothing all that wrong with them. A lot of people would say that Assassin's Creed 2 is the best game, or that the series is the best, and that each game improved on the next. Which I think in some ways, which I think I just said that it did. Or I know I just said it did, and I stand by that. But for me, Assassin's Creed 1 overall, I'd call my favorite, and pretty much it's the opposite order. Assassin's Creed 2 might be the next, and then the next, and then the next, and the next, and so on and so forth. Getting a little worse with each game, but only a little, and always, I have to admit, improving in some way. So I won't tell you that. I won't tell you that improvements weren't made, because they definitely were. This is awesome. I love like the sort of the little bit of skill you use to run around in these games. So much nicer to take some part in controlling the guy and how he moves, which you don't get to do in the modern Assassin's Creed games. I feel like they're just doing everything for me. And this game began that trend somewhat compared to the previous game. And it began the train of the chain of the trend of collecting money and stuff like that to get stronger and stronger by buying stuff and just doing odd jobs for money and stuff like that, which I think made the game worse and like made the game a little too much of a collectathon, I guess.
Most entertaining.
This will aid in the maintenance of the Republic's armory and road patrols.
Heralds, proclamations, laws, local laws, news, marketing days, and advertisements were called out by heralds. Since many Renaissance Italians could not read, special laws had to be put in place to protect them from the crowd, due to extreme displays of unhappiness following the announcement of tax increases. This is the first game I think that had this, and this was an improvement. I like this. This is really cool. Assassin's Creed 1 didn't have this. I don't think it was more like just like a regular game. Yeah, there's like a little bit of information in the pause menu. Mostly, nothing all that detailed compared to what we're seeing here, with like the heralds and stuff like that, and everything. This is the first game to have little Wikipedia articles, and I think it was pretty cool.
What would make a man perverse?
And you get the idea. You know, all this junk to spend money on different colors that you can buy and stuff like that. Are you sure you want to dye your clothes this color? Yes. Okay.
Come again.
Thank you. I guess I'm supposed to go to that green circle on the map. Thought I'd just check out the blacksmith real quick. There also seems to be a viewpoint nearby. Yeah, it feels good to be climbing around and in control.
I've seen him
Whoa.
before.
You, with the hood.
Amici, why not shop with me? I sell the best in all the respect.
There we go.
I'm sure I have just what you need. Someone I just said.
Stronzi!
I don't think I had a choice about difficulty, did I? Yeah, there was no difficulty mode in this game, which is too bad. One thing you could say about these games were that they were a little too easy, in a way. Even though I would say that Assassin's Creed Odyssey is not as good in terms of the atmosphere and the control of movement, because it's too easy to control, and it's not fun because there's no, you feel like you're not really doing anything when you're climbing. But despite that, I would say the difficulty modes was a good addition, and you know, it makes the game instantly challenging compared to a game like this, or Assassin's Creed 1, or pretty much any of the Assassin's Creed games that didn't have difficulty options, which I think was most of them.
A great metal work here.
Awesome. Blacksmith. Every Renaissance community needed a blacksmith. Swords, locks, pans, knives, nails, armor were all made from metal and all needed to be shaped. In addition, architectural ironwork flourished during the Renaissance as blacksmiths began to apply their practical craft toward making art.
Has anyone seen my
So,
assistant? He was right here.
why am I playing this game? A while ago I thought I'd download it, and it might be fun to occasionally play a bit of Assassin's Creed, but and it is, but I don't know. I'm playing Odyssey, and it's taking up most of my time. I think I'm going to switch to another thing. It shouldn't be, even though I'm having a lot of fun actually doing this. It shouldn't. This is like so much more fun than running around in Odyssey. Like, this is awesome.
Whatever's on his mind, it must be important.
I'm having second thoughts about deleting this game, but I think I am going to delete it. I want space for other stuff, and this is the biggest set of games. Unfortunately, I think just this game alone would be not so bad, but because I have to have all three games and the two movies at once, it's a little bit too much.
Bear with me.
So it takes up a lot of space on the system, and I should probably delete it. So just gonna make this quick video and then probably delete the game. I can't get any weapons or armor right now. Everything's out of stock.
Yes, not here, is it?
How convenient. Why'd you make me come over here then? Why'd you have to put it on the map as a marker for me to come to? As you can see, even though this is probably my second favorite Assassin's Creed game overall, Assassin's Creed 1 being my favorite, it's still not perfect. I say on some level, Assassin's Creed 1 looked better than this game. I think this game looks good in that it's more colorful and has more variety of things. But I mean, in terms of the detail, I think Assassin's Creed 1 looked better. It looked almost... Assassin's Creed 1 looked almost real. This looks sort of like more like a weird CGI cartoon. But I mean, I guess that's partially because they had to build this on a much more massive scale. So yeah, of course it was gonna... Of course this was gonna turn out, you know, the graphics were a little less impressive, on average, but in exchange you get like a whole gigantic world to explore. Assassin's Creed 1 was open world-ish. It was kind of open world, of a sort, but I mean it didn't really feel, almost didn't really feel like a true open world game. This is like a real open world here, with a lot of different stuff to explore. Alright. Where to now? Oh, there's a healer here. I should probably heal.
That man looks awfully familiar.
Oh. What's your problem, dude?
He's here!
Oh, I thought he was by himself. I should have known that he wasn't. Because it's just I haven't played the game in a while. Man, I'm good at this.
Bring it on!
I taunted him. That was cool. There we go. Alright, I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. It's tricky.
No need to be shy. Come forward.
You want it? I have it!
Doctors, access database. And they have those cool bird head things. The doctors should be able to heal you if you pay them. Diagrams of the human body and the printing press influenced Renaissance medicine greatly, which had in turn been influenced by Arabic medicine during the Middle Ages. By the 15th century, science had already begun in its slow climb toward becoming more relevant than spirituality in the field of healthcare. However, many people stubbornly clung to the old ways, visiting local mystics instead of doctors. Sup, dog? Wait, aren't you gonna heal me? Oh, there we go. I just need to be in front of him, I guess. So for 50 coins, I can replenish my health. I guess I should do that. Or will it recover by itself? Let's just leave it. I guess I should do it. Let's be safe. I think there'll be unlimited money in the game. It's not like I should really worry about it. I think if I didn't know that, I would I'd probably be a little bit more discerning.
I've done what I could.
But I know eventually I'll have all the money in the world. Here's another paintings. I can buy paintings and treasure maps, but we're out of stock for paintings.
Perhaps another time. Ciao.
You can just find the treasure maps without buying them, I think. You can just find the treasures without treasure maps. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. Let's go do a scene.
Christina!
We're gonna go have sex
Who's
with Christina.
Oh, Ezio, I should have known.
May I come in?
Fine, but only for a minute.
A minute is all I need.
Indeed.
Well, wait. That came out wrong. Come here.
Oh, Ezio.
Oh. There we go. I almost messed that up. I think if you don't push it fast enough, you lose your opportunity. Oh, what did I just do?
Ezio.
Apologies to Nina Sarkeesian. Okay. How did I do that?
Christina! Christina! Celia, your tutor will be here soon.
Uh-oh.
Come, my daughter. Is it really so terrible that... Figlio d'un cane! What is this?
Perdonate, messere! Chiedo venia!
Run, Ezio, run!
That's not necessary.
Guards! Guards! Voglio la sua testa!
I love Nolan North's Italian
Really
accent.
for violence.
He's such a great voice actor. So much charisma in his voice. Oh my god! I just punched a lady. I did not mean to do that.
You have me confused with someone else.
That's the problem with playing this game again after playing you know, other games. It's like I forget how the controls work. Here we go. Oh no, no, man, these controls are tricky.
Hurry, I'm losing him! Got you! He's there, on him!
Here we go.
Nowhere to run!
See, if I don't control this correctly, I'm not gonna be able to escape, and that's fun, you know. What's going on here? Okay, there we go. So I need to find a hiding spot. Oh, there we go. Races are now available. Awesome. Nightcap synced. Alright, well, that's that. We had sex with Christina, we unlocked races, we got a little further into the game. However, I'm quitting now. Yeah. Escape successful, you're now anonymous. Search and investigate. When losing sight of you, guards will investigate your last known position. Alright. So anyway, that's all, folks. I'm deleting this game. Although I'd kind of like to play more of it, but unfortunately, there's limited space on my system, and for now I'm going to delete this game. I had so much fun playing just now that I almost convinced myself not to, but I wanna play around with some new games, and this game takes up this series of games takes up more space. If I could keep only this game, if I could keep only Assassin's Creed 2 on the system without the whole bundle, I'd probably do it. But you know, with the 3 games together and the movies and all that, it takes up like 40 gigs of space, and I need that. So say goodbye to Assassin's Creed, the Ezio collection. Hopefully we'll come back to it someday, if not soonish. Goodbye, Assassin's Creed Ezio collection. Goodbye. Why won't a bird come down and land on my hand? That's another that's another thing I do like about Assassin's Creed Odyssey. The bird and the horse. This game does invent the whistling for the horses, I think. Or if not this game, one of the games in the series. So like a lot of the good stuff did and this game invents no, it didn't invent riding horses. That was there in the first game. Anyway, see y'all next time.